Howdy Game Cats, howdy Questers, howdy beautiful, beautiful geeks. This is GeekFull Things. Talk about everything GeekFull. If you want to join the conversation, join the link in the Discord and go to Cosmos Radio and let yourself be heard. Today we got my special guest, Jorel. How doing? Doing good. This is my son, actually, and we tried recording this, about a month ago? Yeah, it's at least 3 weeks, because it was right after San Diego Comic-Con, and we had, let's just say Daddy had technical difficulties. So, we recorded for an hour, and nothing went to YouTube, so. Was it 2 hours? Yeah, that was me. I did that. I hit stream on OBS, but I didn't do it in YouTube. It's been a while, so I forgot how to do things, which I tend to do. I'm a little old. But let's go ahead and get the show started here with the Week in Geek. Let me get my fingers. There it is. The Week in Geek. This technically is tomorrow. This is the Artemis 1 launch of the NASA's new SLS rocket, which is a bit of a boondoggle. We'll say that because, as a frame of reference, it took them 11 years when John Kennedy said, let's go to the moon, starting from scratch to go to the moon. This is 12 years. We already have the technology, and we're finally getting it done. Bureaucracy. That's about all I got to say about that. But anywho, there was also the premiere of She-Hulk. That was technically 2 weeks ago. We've seen episode 2 now, and it's pretty good. It's another thing we can talk about later in the show if you so wish. There was Gamescom. A lot of stuff happened at Gamescom. Pretty much nothing virtual reality wise, but some pretty good announcements. There was some pretty cool stuff coming out of there. Also, House of the Dragon, that premiered. A lot of stuff streaming. That's mostly what I saw this week. I didn't really see any new toys or anything, but a lot of streaming stuff, and it's starting off good. New episode tonight, so we'll see if they continue being good. In some VR news, PlayStation VR 2, it was finally confirmed by Sony that it is going to be released Q1 of 2023. Not this year, but next year, just like Brian Paula predicted all along. Of course, he probably had a little inside information on that, but... and also, other PlayStation news, PlayStation 5 is also going to be bumping up their retail price. It's still hard to get. It's still in high demand. I don't think it's going to affect them at all. It's still already outselling Xbox Series, whatever it is now, S, X. And also, I just found out today, Season 3 of Lower Decks premiered. Yeah, I forgot to tell you that. when I was watching Samaritan. I was like, oh. But, yeah, we'll get to that later. Oh, do you? Oh. Well, hell. Wonder why that is. Let me get back into Skype. This is all experimental. I apologize, folks. Maybe I have to have the audio coming out of my... Okay, go ahead and say something, see if it's working.
John, can you hear me now? See if it's working now.
Say something again, see if I get some bars.
Is it working now?
No, I got nothing. Hang on here. Oh, hey, let's change that to... Ooh, okay. Let's do speakers there. Let's change Skype again back to... Oh, you son of a bitch. Yeah, because it's probably coming out of the speakers, and my microphone is picking it up. Say something again. God damn it. Oh, hey, here we go. Try it now.
Working now?
I've got bars on my end, so it should be
Got
coming
bars
through.
on your end?
Yeah.
Tati, text me if you can hear me, because I don't have the YouTube chat open.
Oh, now you got a big bar over your face. There we go.
Yeah. I was looking at text.
Okay, we should be good there.
Hopefully it's working now. Technical difficulties. You need to have like a transition screen for technical difficulties.
Well, I've got.
Okay, Tati can hear me now.
Here's my little whoopsie screen.
Well, I actually can't see it.
Oh, you can't see it?
No.
Oh, let me go back to it. Yeah. I don't think anyone could hear that because I think all the volumes were muted while we were on the AFK screen. You want to hop into the fun stuff?
Sure.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Let's get to topics.
Kick down a few doors in the process.
Oh, let me change, get rid of the video loop, which I just put up. There we go. All right. The state of the MCU. Do you want to start, how do we want to do this? Do we want to, why is that showing again? There's a lot of shit going on, as you can tell. It's a pretty cluttered screen, but even my controls are more cluttered to control all that crap.
Oh yeah, your soundboard and all that.
Yeah.
Stream Deck, sorry.
Stream Deck. We could start, let's start at the beginning. What do you think about that?
That works.
Okay. Phase 1, of course, was Iron Man.
Yep.
Didn't really have a lot to tie into the later, larger story.
Besides the Mandarin. They still had the flags all tacked up with the serpent and rings.
They did. And they never really... Did they even say when he was captured and he was building the Mark I suit that the 10 rings was behind it?
No. They never mentioned anything about it. It was kind of poking fun at it.
It actually was, but I don't think they ever really mentioned it in the movie.
No.
And the only real thing they had tying it was Nick Fury showing up, recruiting him for the Avengers Initiative.
Yeah.
Kind of the same thing with, although it's not listed on here, was the Incredible Hulk.
That's right, yeah.
Although we do see Abomination later on.
Yeah, that kind of tied it all together in Shang-Chi.
Of course, it was good. It's what kicked everything off. And, they do have Hulk on there. Ha ha ha. Whoops, there's a fly in here. And, of course, Iron Man 2.
Yeah. Iron Man 2 wasn't my favorite.
No.
It was kind of all over the place.
It was. Now, was that the one with the Extremis? Or was that 3? I always get those two
3.
confused. Okay. So 2 was...
the technically first issue of the Hulkbuster.
It was
the big silver one.
Yeah. And it was also the debut of the War Machine?
Yes, I believe so.
So it was...
Oh, no. 4 was Extremis. 3 was the other one. And then 2 was Hulkbuster. 3 was the one with the debut because Whiplash was in it.
Right. Well, no, I think Whiplash was in 2, and 3 was where Tony had panic attacks after Avengers.
Yeah, okay.
And that was the Extremis one.
That was.
Yeah. So, yeah, 2 had not an extreme villain,
No.
Yeah, it was. I think that was kind of the thing. That's why it was kind of like,
Yeah, it was just meh.
and it tied into Infinity War with shit. I don't even know how. How did it tie to an Infinity War? We just watched it. We started watching them in sequence again. Yeah, if we don't remember, it must not have been a big deal. I don't think they really had anything with the Infinity Stones or Tesseract or
No,
anything that.
they didn't have any of those.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, then of course Thor.
Yeah.
That was pretty good as well. And all of these at this stage are just introducing the characters, basically the mythos, the events that led up to them becoming superheroes, their origins, basically, and
Yeah.
yeah. But this one had a few things that tied into Infinity War because they showed the gauntlet in Odin's
Yeah.
throne room, which was kind of a non sequitur. It was like, what? Because it hadn't really been built yet, had it? Or it was a
No.
copy of it or something? It was strange that it was even
It
there.
had to have been a copy, but it could have also been part of the multiverse of madness thing.
Yeah, yeah, because we don't even know if Asgard is in this realm or if it's. Well, it's one of
Yeah.
the 9 realms, so it doesn't really exist within our universe.
No.
So there's that.
I was seeing a thing. Do you remember the series of comic books called the Thor Corps?
I've seen it, but I don't think I've read any issues of it.
I
What
think
was?
I've only seen one issue, but Thor's from like 900 different Earth realms all came together in one comic book series.
The Council of Thors?
Pretty much, it was our Thor, Chris Evans, not
Hemsworth.
Evans, Hemsworth. Um, then what's her face? The scientist chick.
Oh, Natalie Portman. Jane.
Jane Foster.
Yes. I almost said
And then
Goodall, but
Beta
that's
Ray
the chimp.
Bill.
I'm sorry,
Beta
what?
Ray Bill Beta Ray Bill was in that too, same as Frog Thor.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It was something that I'd like to see in MCU. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah. They could definitely do a what if on that.
Oh yeah. There's a lot that they could do on the What If.
Oh, yeah. I mean, what if has been going, well, just like the other comics, been going since the 60s. So there's so many stories they can go with. There's so
Oh
many of
yeah.
the new stories that they could alter as well.
Yeah, there's a lot more that they could do with a lot of those.
Well, they're doing a Marvel Zombies series.
Yes. I'm excited for that.
Yes. Okay, then next was Captain America.
Yeah. And that tied in with the Cube
Yes, Tesseract. And
and Red Skull.
I was just going to say that. Yep. Yeah. Watching it again, you could see when Captain America does defeat Red Skull, there's like this big portal that opens up and sucks the Red Skull in.
Yes.
And that's where he got, sorry,
It's
that's where he got to Death
more
World or
more
whatever
more
with
Mordu?
yeah, with the soul gem.
Yeah.
So that was a nice little callback when they was like, well, what is he doing here? Why is he the guardian of the soul gem? And it's like, ah,
Yeah, he devoted himself to that cube.
mm-hmm. But I had no choice. He got sucked into it.
Yeah.
Then of course Avengers.
Uh, Thanos was even in that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then the Chitauri
Yeah, that's what they were.
and Loki's scepter, of course, because that had a stone in it also.
Yep.
Technically.
Yeah, it was all ramping up to Infinity War.
Yep.
And then Iron Man 3, of course, where he had PTSD after.
Saving New York.
Yep. And how did that one tie in? There was another. I can't remember. I think it just connected to the Marvel Universe at large with Mandarin and stuff. I don't remember if there was a
Yeah, because
direct.
that's when the Mandarin was first actually shown.
Yeah.
It's that one. Because
Well,
he blew up Stark's house.
that still wasn't really the Mandarin. That was what, Tony Slattery, whatever the actor playing him. I don't think they
Yeah,
didn't ever show.
From Shang-Chi also.
Yeah,
That was a cool little callback.
that was the first time they actually really showed Mandarin.
Yeah.
And then Thor 2,
Was that Dark World?
that was Dark World.
The garbage one?
Some people, I don't know why, but some people actually really like it. And there are
Well, I
some.
mean, I guess it did bring in the Reality Stone
Yeah, yeah.
from
So that
the
was a good
ether.
tie-in. Oh, and then
That's about all that was
Oh, sorry.
really. That's about all that was really shown in that, though.
Yeah. I think we skipped that one when we were watching in sequence because we didn't really care for it. So I don't remember what exactly the callback was at the end.
Yeah, but then the callback was then in Endgame when they went and extracted the Reality Stone from Jane
Oh
when she
yeah,
was in Asgard.
yeah, yeah. Captain America, Winter Soldier, one of my favorite ones.
Yes, by
Uh,
far.
do you remember what tied it to Infinity War?
Um, no.
Yeah,
I mean, Baron von Zemo.
yeah, and Black Panther.
Yeah,
Um, it also introduced Ant-Man, Spider-Man.
yeah.
Um, yeah. Oh, that was another thing about Iron Man 2 is that was the first appearance of Black Widow.
That's. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was Whiplash's because she kicked Pappy's ass
Yeah.
in the boxing ring.
And of course, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay, by far my all-time favorite.
I figured it
I don't
would
care
be.
what
Yep.
anybody else says. Guardians of the Galaxy. It was just the time period that it was set in, and
And the music.
the art style. Yeah, the music. I have the Volume 2 saved to my phone
Yeah.
just for that reason because there was such good music in Volume 2.
Yeah, that was where they really had fun with the Marvel Universe. There were little bits of humor and stuff here and there, but Guardians of the Galaxy was just nonstop fun.
And then Guardians of the Galaxy tied in with the Purple Stone.
Yeah. Reality?
Was it?
I
Thought Reality was red.
No, the Soul Stone is red.
Soul Stone's yellow. It's what
Is
was
it?
in Vision's head.
I thought
Yeah.
it was red when Red Skull. Maybe I'm thinking of Red Skull. That's why I'm thinking of red. I don't know.
Because Space Stone's purple.
The Time one's green because that's in the Eye of Agamotto.
Yes. Wait. Purple is mind. Blue is space. Because that came out of the Tesseract.
You know what? Let's just hit Wikipedia real quick and see what is up.
Because I swear the Reality Stone was red.
Let's get another tab. Bear with me just a minute here. Actually, let's see if I can just get a chart image. Ah, you son of a gun. Okay. Let me get to... So many toys. Oh my god. Where's my web button? Well, what the hell? I had a web button. Now it's gone. Huh. Interesting. Well, I got some junk here I can get rid of. Okay, well, let's just do it this way. Okay, there we go. So it's showing. I can't see it. That's too small on my screen. I got to go to the web. It's showing like a orange is time, purple is space. Excuse me. Green is soul, yellow is reality, red is power, and blue is mind. Does that seem right? Oh, I can't hear you. What happened?
Oops.
Does that seem
Yeah,
right?
no, that's no,
No.
because time's green, because the Eye
Oh
of
yeah.
Agamotto.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me try a different source here, because yeah, that's kind of fuckered. Well, this is saying the same thing. Maybe they changed them for the movies. Because this one's saying, let me see if you can see that. Yeah, you can. Let me get back to it.
I could open up the stream on the police station. I didn't even think about that.
Oh, yeah. This one is also saying purple is space, blue is mind, green is soul, yellow reality, orange is time, and red is power.
That doesn't seem right. I'm gonna go look myself.
Red, power, orange, time, yellow, reality, green, soul, blue, mind, purple, space. Seeing it on multiple sources. Oh, this one even shows the source.
Yeah, the Tesseract was the space gem. The daughter on or Gamora on the planet was the soul gem. Ether is red, so it was a reality gem. Necklace is time, the Eye of Agamotto, because it's green. The power gem is purple, and the mind gem came from Loki's scepter, which was yellow. Which is the one that was on Vision's head, because it was a mind stone.
Yeah. Sorry, I was reading as you were talking, so I missed a lot of what you said, but I think it's got the same thing. It's saying the green space was in the Tesseract, the orange soul, it doesn't say.
Oh, this one just says hurl your daughter off a cliff.
Yeah, that's one way of doing it.
That's one way of doing it.
Red reality was in the ether?
Ether, yep.
The ether? What was the ether?
The ether was the thing that they went back in Infinity War to extract from Jane Foster.
Gotcha. Okay.
that they
Yellow
found on
time.
the Dark World.
Yeah, gotcha. Yellow time was in Eye of Agamotto. Purple power was in the orb.
Whoa. Okay. Green is the time because the Eye of Agamotto glows green.
It does. But well, and even here it shows the gem as yellow and the Eye of Agamotto as green. But then again, the Tesseract glowed blue, and that's the space gem, which is green.
See, everything that I'm getting here says that those are switched.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, that's one thing about the MCU is nothing really is concrete. It's just I don't know. It's all over the place. And the mind gem obviously was in Loki's scepter.
Yeah. Uh, I found another one for the soul gem. It just says Hitler, but he's red. And he's missing his entire face.
Eh,
Not wrong.
not entirely accurate, but not wrong either. Okay. Note to myself: put in the web button on my fingers.
On your thingus.
On my fingers. Okay. Avengers: Age of Ultron was after that.
When they introduced Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, which then Quicksilver just died in the same movie.
Yeah, which was too bad because he was a good character.
Great character because he's faster than the Flash.
I don't know. Speed Force does some pretty crazy shit.
But comparing speed-wise, if you compare Flash from the DC movies and Quicksilver from that singular movie,
Yeah, yeah. I'll give you that. Yeah.
because in X-Men they also introduced Quicksilver.
Yes. That was back before Disney owned 20th Century Fox, so it was a separate entity and all that weirdness, and that's why
Yeah.
it was a different Quicksilver. Actually, it was a different Pietro, her brother, in WandaVision.
Yes.
I didn't really care for Age of Ultron that much.
It was alright.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, I get the Ultron aspect, but
oh yeah, Ultron is a great character, and it was just kind of boring.
meh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because all he did is make clones of himself and then throw it at the Avengers. So
Yeah.
I never saw a point in that.
It's a far more interesting character in What If.
Oh, yes. Where he gets the stones.
Mm-hmm.
That was always a cool one.
Mm-hmm. I suspect that may tie into the movies as well, the upcoming multiverse movies.
That would be cool. I did see that they were planning on making another Morbius movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It wasn't.
There's a little teaser of the dude who played Morbius looking at a script for the second one.
Huh.
And I was like, that's kind of funny.
Yeah. It wasn't bad. It was not great.
Yeah.
But that's also, kind of an origin thing. He would be much better in Midnight Suns. Him and Blade and Ghost Rider, and if they do that, that's going to be good.
Well, yeah, because then they need the Johnny Cage version of Ghost Rider back.
Johnny Cage was Street Fighter.
Or not Johnny Cage, Johnny Blaze. Yeah.
Actually.
Oh, no. No. I'm mad I showed you that. But, like, they would need to bring in that Ghost Rider, because he was the Midnight Suns.
Yes, he was.
Wasn't Daredevil
No,
part
actually,
of the
Danny
Midnight
Ketch
Suns?
was in the Midnight Suns, wasn't he? At least when I was reading it back in the early 90s.
They did switch it up, like, a couple years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I prefer Danny Ketch to Johnny Blaze, but that's just me. That's.
I just like the idea of, yeah, he made a deal with the devil, but, well, you kind of screwed up. And shouldn't take deals with the devil.
Yeah, yeah. And his
I like his
chain.
motorcycle though.
Not only could he whip his chain, but he could separate the chain when he whips it and make like throwing stars.
Hmm.
I don't think Danny Blaze or Johnny Blaze ever did that.
Johnny Blaze never did that, but he did really like to wrap it around somebody and then just yank it
Yeah,
and just send them straight to hell.
I don't think that Johnny Blaze had the penance stare either. Too, did he?
Yeah, he did.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah, because there was one where the dude shot him in the face and he just spit out the bullets and then grabbed him by the throat and looked directly into his eyes and just scared the shit out of him.
Well,
He had the stare.
oh, okay, okay. Anything else on Age of Ultron?
No.
Yeah. Ant-Man, another good one,
Yeah.
where they went to back to having fun with the MCU. Of course, Paul Rudd was great in it. Was there really anything that tied into?
The quantum realm. That's about all that there was.
Yes, yes. That actually is a huge thing because that has yeah. So yeah, you're right. Let me see if I can move this image up without tweaking everything. So I need to change that. Need to change that. Ha 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 ha. Okay. So phase 3. Well, we're covering stuff up.
What was in phase 3 again?
Phase 3 started with Civil War.
That was alright.
I liked it. It was a
They brought
political
in-
thriller.
Yeah. But, speaking of which,
Political
The-
thrillers?
the Civil War
Oh, yeah.
poster. Which, actually, I didn't realize it, but they are missing so many people.
In Civil War? Oh, yeah.
She-Hulk. Most of the Fantastic Four.
Yeah. X-Men.
Yep. Yeah, they're missing quite... Even Cheetah's in there.
Huh.
Or not Cheetah. Yeah, Cheetah, isn't it?
No, Cheetah was Wonder Woman's arch nemesis.
Right, that was the DC.
Oh, why didn't that pop up? Uh-oh. I moved something around. Now I can't find it.
Oh no. You lost it. Look what you did.
Ruh-roh. Ralph Braggy? Oh? Okay, fine. Whatever. It's not like we're going to get anyone on... Oh, it totally disappeared. Shit. I was trying to move the notifications for anyone joining the Cosmos. And it just totally disappeared.
Oh no. Well, I was gonna say Brandon would be in here, but he gets off in about 2.5 hours.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, keep moving on because I messed it up. The first Doctor Strange was also in Phase 3.
Never actually watched that one.
The first Doctor Strange?
I didn't watch the first Doctor Strange.
Oh. It was pretty good. He's the way Benedict Cumberbatch plays Doctor Strange is a bit like Tony Stark.
Yeah.
He's quietly snarky. Well, no, not quietly. He's overtly snarky.
He's overly.
And yeah, of course, with the multiverse, a lot of things tied in there that we didn't really know what was going to happen yet with the multiverse. But
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Volume 2 was good.
Volume 2 was good.
Because they brought back the original Guardians of the Galaxy in that one
They did.
right at the end. So hopefully they continue with them.
They could. They could easily.
They could. Because even in the comic book, Yondu died.
Yeah. They could do younger versions of him too.
Oh yeah, easily. I
'Cause
like
that
who
was-
they cast.
That was the
For-
Guardians crew that I knew. The Vance Astro, the Yondu and all that. And I'm like, who the hell is a Star-Lord guy? When I first saw it, but I just went with it.
But Star-Lord's a good character though.
He is, yeah.
The entire new squad's great. But they should really do a series on the old. It'd
Oh, the
just be
old.
easier. Yeah. It'd be much nicer.
Yeah. Guardians 2 also had a lot of tie-ins with Celestials
Yes.
and Eternals, basically, because of the Celestials. A lot of more cosmic events, even though they just kind of dip their toes in the water a little bit
Yep.
there. So that
With
was
Ego, the living planet.
yep, which was vastly different in the comic book. It
Oh
worked,
yeah.
and I've got a man crush on Kurt Russell, so
Oh yeah. Who doesn't?
right.
He's like Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Spider-Man Homecoming. I always get the titles mixed up on the Spider-Man Home movies.
Homecoming was the weird one, wasn't it?
It was the first one, was the one with Vulture.
Oh, that's right. The weird vulture.
Yeah. Well,
The one that I didn't enjoy so much.
Vulture was a crusty old man who found a flight suit, basically.
Yes, but when I was playing uh, Spider-Man on the PlayStation 4 when we first got it,
Mm-hmm.
um, Vulture had his original suit.
The green with
didn't-
the puffy
Yeah.
neck.
With the puffy neck.
Yeah. Oh, I'll bet that was cool in the game.
Oh, it was great, except for the fact that you would be swinging around and then all of a sudden your line would get cut by him throwing a bunch of his feathers at you.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember
cut
him
your
having that
lines.
ability. So he can shoot feathers and they cut?
They glow bright yellow.
Huh. Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember him doing that in the comic book, but it's been a long time.
It's been a minute.
Uh,
Same thing with Scorpion. Scorpion was a good character in that. Rhino was different. Rhino had his original suit where he was huge and not metallic.
yeah.
That was stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't understand that one.
So was the Hobgoblin in the other Spider-Man. There was a lot of things that were wrong in that.
Yeah, there were a lot of things that were wrong in that.
I gotta play the Spider-Man game. I started it, and I don't know, No Man's Sky, VR, all the other stuff I play.
I almost platinumed it.
Yeah, you got a lot of the suits too.
I got most of them. I just need the points to unlock them by completing the rest of the DLC and all that. But I
Yeah.
might, after this, I might install Miles Morales. See how that is.
Yeah, that's a good.
I
Yeah,
have yet to play it yet, and I'm excited because in the middle of Amazing Spider-Man, you meet Miles Morales and teach him how to fight.
really. They're also doing that cartoon Spider-Man movie, the multiverse one, the Spider-Verse one, actually.
Oh,
They're doing a sequel
into
to
the
that.
Spider-Verse? Yes, they are.
Mm-hmm. I should see if I can get the first one in 3D. I can get it from Germany. What?
So, I left Fortnite open,
Yeah.
and Tati just hopped into the game and is now dancing as Indiana Jones.
That's a thing. How does
Kind
Indiana
of
Jones dance?
entertaining. He doesn't. Oh, let's see if I can flip this. Can I?
Does he do whip it? Whip it good?
Damn it!
Oh, what'd you do? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me
She's
go.
literally just sitting in the game, just dancing as Indiana Jones.
That is not how I thought Indiana Jones would dance.
Damn it! Come on. Okay, so
There you
Skype
go.
is weird. You have to click it once to flip it. I'm used to double clicking it.
Let's see then. We can just probably blaze through this. I mean, there's not really a lot of.
Not a lot of good stuff until you hit the new stuff.
Well, I mean, Thor Ragnarok. That was one of my favorite ones. Very.
Ragnarok was good because it teased at Beta Ray Bill and Kang.
Well, not only that, the art style was very Kirby-esque,
Yeah, it was really good. The
and
music was really good too.
they they touched upon not World War Hulk, Planet Hulk.
Yes, which well technically ties into World War Hulk if you take the whole Hulk storyline and combine it into one thing on World Hulk.
Yeah, She-Hulk kind of ties into that too,
Ah,
because he's going back to Sakaar,
was he
which
really?
maybe to get his son Hulkling.
Who did he have a kid with?
With the Emperor's daughter. Did you read World War Hulk? Or sorry,
I
Planet Hulk?
never
I keep doing that.
I never had the comics of Hulk.
I got him in the garage.
Oh, might have to read them.
Black Panther, of course, that was good.
Hmm.
Then Infinity War, where things were
Infinity
starting.
War, yeah, brought a halt to everything.
Yeah, and it was the one that okay, this everything ties into. So then you could now start connecting the dots to the things that happened previously.
Yeah.
Ant-Man and Wasp. I didn't like that one as much. Are you playing?
No.
Really?
No, Tony's. I can't. So my headset's still connected to the PlayStation, so I'm still hearing everything from the
Oh, okay.
PlayStation, and all I can hear is just like heavy metal, and I look up and Indiana Jones is just headbanging to something, and I don't know.
Cool.
Yeah, it's weird.
I thought it'd be more into swing. Captain Marvel. You know, I liked Captain Marvel, the movie. Still not a fan of Brie Larson. She
Yeah.
she does well playing a woman of confidence, but she's got a quality to her that's off-putting, if you know what I mean. It's just,
Yeah.
I mean, there you see that a lot. If it was like a football jock, the guy's got confidence, but he's kind of an ass.
Yeah. That's
That's
Brie
kind of
Larson.
that's how I see Captain Marvel. Kind of an ass, although she
Which
has a nice
should.
ass. But anyway,
I mean, in that suit, she looks pretty good.
yes.
Yes.
Avengers Endgame.
Endgame just kind of wrapped everything up. It's like, hey, yeah, this is over with. We're moving on.
Yep. And then tied in directly into the older movies by reliving them and doing things differently.
Yes.
And I'm still not a fan of the blip.
What the 10-year gap that was in between?
Yeah, well, it was 5, I think.
Was it 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
But
was a long time.
they this is the issue I have with it. They did a really good job of making things, what if superheroes really did exist? How would that affect this and how would that affect that? And they made all of the heroes pretty realistic. If you suddenly lost half of the world's population, there like another quarter would probably die too because they would still be driving cars, they would still be flying planes, they would still be operating power plants, they would still be the ones that disappeared.
I never thought about that.
Yeah.
The people who are like flying in a plane that just gone.
Yep. Then when they come back, you've got another, what, 3.5 billion people suddenly? What kind of a strain on resources is that going to be?
Well,
Food, power, water, everything.
not only that, like you're gonna have people just spawn in midair.
Yeah. Spawn in midair, spawn in front of traffic, spawn.
Like it's Minecraft creative mode. You just pop in and get hit by a car.
Yeah. It's been 5 years. What if their house got torn down and rebuilt? They could reappear in a wall.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I don't
That's
know.
gonna cause a lot of issues.
Spider-Man Far From Home.
Far From Home's all right.
It was all right.
Wasn't great. I
Ne-
did like Mysterio in that one though.
yes, I've always been a fan of Mysterio. Way back.
Mysterio was one of those characters that's like, oh, that's kind of cool, but then you realize he's a complete fraud. You're like, ah, that's right.
Yeah, well, he is. That is the character. But I
Yep.
didn't. He's also from a multiverse.
Yeah. His
Yeah.
own little area,
Yeah.
which is kind of weird.
So that kind of starts tying into Phase 4, Phase 5, Phase 6.
Yeah.
So they list Spider-Man Far From Home as the last of Phase 3, so the end of, which it kind of did because it
Yeah.
dealt with the aftermath of the blip and all that. And Black Widow
Yeah.
being the first of Phase 4, which seems very strange because now we're off of the Infinity War saga and now we're into the multiverse saga.
Yeah, that one was a bit weird. I personally didn't like the Black Widow movie.
I liked it for what it was. It should have been years sooner, I think.
Yes.
It
much.
would have, yeah. But, I mean, the new Black Widow, I like her. Or White Widow, I guess she would be.
Yeah, because she's got the white suit.
But the thing I don't understand is why is it considered Phase 4? Why is it considered a multiverse movie?
Yeah, why would that be? Because
Yeah. This is kind of the point of doing this is with the state of the MCU is in Phase 1. You see the characters, they'll have their individual movies, their origins basically, and little tiny Easter eggs that point to the future. Once the big baddie shows up, you're like, oh, okay, that's why they did that in there.
Mhm.
And that's why I think that Black Widow is in Phase 4. There's something in there we're not seeing, something multiversal, something Kang, something Fantastic Four, something mutant that we're just not seeing yet.
I mean, it's also the thing with the super soldiers. I mean, that's basically what that was.
Yeah, that's what Red
Uh,
Dynamo or Red Threat or whatever the hell his name was. Hopper.
Yeah, Red Threat. But Taskmaster was in that.
Yes, he was. Yeah.
She.
Yes, she. Yes. You know, maybe that's what it is. At the end of Black Widow, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, what character does she play? She's like a senator, but she's also
Oh,
got some black ops going, and she hires Black Widow at the end.
mhm.
So does that have something to do? I don't know.
I don't know. That one, the Black Widow in the multiversal area of the MCU was just strange. Because, like, you're looking at it, you're like, I don't see anything that has to deal with any of this.
Yeah, and that's why I'm thinking that we're just not seeing the big picture yet, literally.
Yeah.
Then in Phase 4, things started to get a little convoluted because it included the Disney Plus series, like Falcon and Winter Snowman, Winter Soldier.
Winter Snowman?
There was a movie, it was a spy movie years ago called The Falcon and the Snowman. That's why I keep, yeah.
Winter Snowman. That sounds about right.
Yeah. I actually really liked it. There were a couple parts where I'm like,
I didn't like it
no?
at all. The dude who took over the role of Captain America in that,
Yes.
which was, what the hell was his name? Because he dressed up as in black in the comics.
Yeah, U.S. agent.
U.S. Agent. That's right.
And he's a dick
He
in the comics, too.
He reminded me of the dude from The Boys.
Homelander?
Yes. He was just kind of this uptight prick.
Yeah, it was all about ego.
Yeah, no, I'm happy he got murdered. Because he was just a dick.
Did he get murdered?
Yeah, he got killed. Winter Soldier ended up killing him.
Oh, okay. I don't remember him dying. I remember him killing people, with the shield.
Yeah, because he would like divide somebody with it.
Yeah.
Like in the belt line. You're like, damn.
You know,
Just soiling the name of Captain America.
another funny thing, the guy who played U.S. Agent, that's Kurt Russell's son.
Right, you were telling me about
Yeah.
that.
And I was like, I didn't put that together. That's the stoner dude from Lodge 49. That's why I remember.
Yeah.
it.
That's all that I remembered him from was Lodge 49. Which, I need to go back and watch that.
It was pretty good.
Like, rewatch it. It was really good. It was kind of trippy.
It's very trippy.
Cool.
But they, it's been, 3 years, and they haven't had another season, so I'm pretty sure it's over.
Yeah.
But the cliffhanger it ended on was so good, it could just as well be the ending for the entire show.
I finished Better Call Saul the other day.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you think?
It was good.
Yeah, I like it.
I do enjoy Better Call Saul. I enjoy it more than Breaking Bad.
I do too, yeah. Eternals.
Garbage ass movie.
Well, I originally thought so. But with the way things are going to be tying into the larger picture, I think it's a more important movie than we think it is right now. With the Celestials, with...
Well, yeah, I guess it did tie into Guardians of the Galaxy 1.
Yeah.
When Quill had the insight, or when they were at the Collector's place, and he showed them what the Power Stone could do.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the big creature with the 6 portholes in his helmet that slammed down the staff and eliminated everybody. It's the same thing that happened in Eternals. It was the same guy.
Yeah. That was a Celestial, yeah. And also, the Nowhere in Guardians of the Galaxy is a dead Celestial's head.
Yeah. Which oddly looks like a giant Colossus.
Galactus?
No.
Colossus?
The things from X-Men.
The Sentinel? Oh, yeah.
Sentinels.
Yeah, it does.
It's basically just a massive version of one of those. Because it even has the original, like, ring that's kind of purplish that goes all the way around.
Yeah.
And the discolored face of it, because it has been torn apart, salvaging all the resources. I mean, it could be.
You know, that could be just because they were copying the art style of the comic book. Because Jack Kirby did a lot of... Well, he was a great artist, but sometimes he would have very generic faces on mini characters.
It reminds me of the old Transformers cartoons.
Yeah.
They all kind of had the same face.
And the other thing with the Eternals is, at the very end, the hand sticking out of the Indian Ocean, Atlantic Ocean.
Nobody's touched on the big ass golden hand that's sitting in the middle of the ocean. Why is...
Well, actually, there was a thing in She-Hulk. Just a tiny little blurb on the bottom of the newspaper next to the Wolverine blurb was something about a giant hand. That was it. Yeah.
Why? Eventually it will tie into something.
Yeah, hopefully.
But like, eh.
Well, and even... Okay, the big issue I have with the Eternals is they were put on Earth to raise the population. They had to get rid of the deviants or whatever they were called.
Yeah, deviants.
To increase the population to get enough life force on the planet to make the planet change into a celestial.
Yeah.
Wouldn't they want to stop Thanos because that killed half the people?
Yeah.
Although they didn't know that was their mission at the time that Thanos was doing stuff, but still.
They still would have gotten basically a notification that, yeah, there is a planet-wide threat.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if, say, Galactus shows up, you're like, ah, shit. Planet-wide threat.
Yeah, they would do something about that.
Yeah.
So, Shang-Chi.
Great movie.
It was really good. Even better in 3D. What's that?
It was, yeah, I enjoyed the hell out of that one. It was good in 3D.
A lot of stuff happening, and they still had fun with it.
Oh yeah, the art style of everything in that was really cool.
And we got to see Tony Slattery again, the Mandarin, the fake Mandarin.
Yeah, the fake Mandarin with the what was the little bird dog thing?
Oh, I
It was
forgot.
so cute.
Uh-huh.
I want a plushie of that. I think that would be kind of cool.
Sorry.
But like, how did the Mandarin eventually learn to understand that thing?
Yeah, I
How
don't know.
long has he been in that little cubby in the basement?
Yeah.
Because he's been going nuts. He even said when they got to the basement, "Oh, you can see him too."
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He's
He thought the whole time he
thought
was
it didn't even
hallucinating it.
exist. Yeah.
WandaVision, I don't know if you ever saw all of that.
Nope. Didn't care to watch it.
It was good. Basically, the only purpose was for it to lead up to Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, where she's evil as hell.
Yeah. Which happens, you know.
You know, losing
And
a husband. That happens. Yeah.
And two kids that never
All right.
existed. Yeah.
Yeah, two kids that never existed for her, specifically just her,
Yeah. Well,
which was stupid,
yeah.
actually.
And that led directly into Multiverse of Madness.
Yes. Multiverse. We need to watch that in 3D.
Yes.
Yes.
I've got
You
it.
need to lower it. You should lower it because
You can't
it's
see it?
way too high.
Oh.
No,
Oh, here, let me go to
because
shipping.
I'm getting the picture
hell
from
no.
your
Yeah.
laptop.
Had to get that from Japan. Took
Hopefully
a
it
while
works.
to get here. But yeah,
You know,
we haven't watched it
I
yet.
want to watch it in Japanese just to see how it sounds. Because I think it would be funny.
We could. Then the next ones aren't. Oh no, yeah. I was going to say the next ones aren't out yet, but Loki.
Yes, Loki was good.
It was really good.
Also called Deviants.
What's also called Deviants?
The different versions of Loki were also
Oh,
called
yeah.
Deviants.
Yeah, they were. Or were they called variants?
They were called Deviants.
Were they called Deviants?
They
have to
might have
watch
been
it again.
variants. I don't
I-
remember.
actually wouldn't
Looking
mind
forward
watching
to the
it again.
next season.
Yeah.
I did see when I was at Target the other day that they had a pop vinyl of Loki alligator.
Yeah, cool.
I was like, I kind of wanted it. It's like that'd be kind of a cool one to have.
And Frog Thor, of course. Or Frog Loki.
They have one.
Yeah.
They have a big one of Frog Thor trapped in the jar
Ah,
from Loki. I was like, that's cool. That's even better. I kind of wanted that one.
and of course, a lot of things happened in that are going to be huge in the multiverse. The introduction of Kang.
Yeah, because he was Kang the Watcher before,
Yeah.
and now he's Kang the Conqueror
Mhm.
because he's in purple and blue. Yeah, why did they have to kill the only cool version of Kang?
Yeah, he was pretty laid back. He was what, the one who survives. What did he call himself? The one who
The one who survives, which
Yeah.
is what he was in the comic books, because he had the long, tall hat with the clock on it.
Hmm.
You don't remember that?
No, I don't. The only version of Kang that I have, well, the only HeroClix version of Kang that I have is the comic book
Was
one.
the,
I remember.
the purple and green one?
Yeah, purple and green. He's got like this diving mask thing on. Kind of looks
Yeah.
like Kick-Ass.
Yeah. Sounds about right. But no, the original Kang wanted to make sure that he could live forever because he figured out time travel, but he was still aging.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where he found himself at the end of the TVA.
And
Somewhere where he just created that he could live forever.
yeah,
And then, of course, Loki had to go in there and just murder him.
well, when Loki did it, it was pretty much the end of time anyway, wasn't it? So he was.
No?
Well, yeah, because they were outside of the timeline.
That's true. The TVA was collapsing when they did that because they created a massive issue.
Yeah.
But the whole other thing was like even Kang was like, if you kill me, there's gonna be another one to replace me.
Yeah, from somewhere.
Like there's not much you can do. I'm gonna die, and a different Kang is gonna take my place. And of course, he became the Conqueror.
Hmm.
Probably the worst version of Kang to possibly take his spot.
Yeah, yeah. And
So I'm
Kang is
hoping
actually
they continue that.
he's a Richards. He's like the great 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 grandson of Reed
Hmm.
Richards. So, of course, Fantastic Four, which we saw in Multiverse of Madness.
Was it what were the Power Kids?
Oh,
Reed Richards and what's her face's kids?
yeah, Power Pack.
Power Pack.
Yeah,
I can't wait for them to do a series on them because that would be cool.
I yeah, I'm sure they'll have a cartoon on Disney Plus. I doubt they'll have a
Because
movie, but
Reed Richards' son, the one that dresses in white and black,
Franklin.
yes, is the most powerful being in the entire universe.
Yeah, probably even more so than the Beyonder.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like that's terrifying. And they do kind of poke fun at that in Multiverse of Madness,
Do they?
because like he got ripped to shreds. Like, yeah, you're kind of weak if you just get shredded like paper. I mean, they did the deaths in that were so much more violent.
Oh yeah. Well, it was Sam
Oh
Raimi.
my Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Black Bolt just caved his own head in. Richards got shredded. Carter got cut in half by
Yeah.
her own shield. What the fuck?
Oh,
One got crushed.
by the way, spoilers.
Oh,
I had to put that up there.
I mean,
If anyone hasn't seen that movie yet.
there's a lot of people who have not seen it, but
Yeah.
like nobody avoids trailers like we do,
I know a few
except
people
for
who
Black
avoid the
Adam. I'm
trailers.
looking forward to Black Adam.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it looks so good.
Um, then after Loki was What If? Oh my God.
What If tied in almost everything that you could think about Captain
Mhm.
Carter,
And set up things way down the line.
zombies.
Zombies. Possibly Ultron being a super baddie again.
What if, since Multiverse of Madness came out, after What If, the evil version of Doctor Strange
Oh yeah.
was then in Multiverse of Madness.
That is another thing. The deleted scenes on this bitch. We got to watch it just for the deleted scenes.
Oh,
Because the theatrical release, Multiverse of Madness, they cut 40 minutes from. Okay, first they had the original version, then they did reshoots for like 2 months, and then after that, the version that they had, they cut 40 minutes out. So there's all kinds of shit on there.
wow.
But
They had to have cut a lot out.
yeah, and
But,
in,
like,
in one of the versions too, it was just on CBR or it was on a website that talks about comic book movies and stuff. America Chavez, when she was the character she was playing, she didn't understand her motivation until they did a reshoot, and it was the evil Doctor Strange that made her not trust Doctor Strange when she
Yes.
first met him and all that stuff. And like, oh, okay, so I'm sure the edited the parts that they cut out vastly changed the movie.
But I don't know how they're gonna continue Doctor Strange because now he's got his third eye.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah, that was a surprise. I don't remember
With-
that in the comic book,
with
but
the loud strum of the electric guitar. That is what I really liked about that. I'm like, oh, something's gonna happen, and then he just collapses to the ground and
Yeah.
pops open that third eye. It's like, oh no. Because if you paid attention to it,
is the
the
Eye of
Multiverse of
Agamotto
Madness-
in him?
So using the Book of Death, whatever the hell it was called, Grimoire,
Necronomicon?
Grimhold. Was it the Grimhold? What
Uh,
was it called?
Darkhold.
Darkhold. Um, the strange that they had to kill. Um, he mainly used his hands for most of his
Right.
things.
Mm-hmm.
But the Doctor Strange from our universe used the Eye of Agamotto so much that that becomes what he had was his third eye. That's why when you looked at everybody's hands, they were just black because they used most of their spells with their hands and not with the Eye of Agamotto.
At the sanctuary? Or what are you talking about?
At
Everyone's hands were
anywhere,
black. I don't.
Scarlet Witch's hands were black
Right. Oh, from using the Darkhold.
from using the Darkhold.
Gotcha. Okay.
It takes your most used things and corrupts it. Your third eye being looking into the future, past, and present.
Just... You know where my mind goes. I was just thinking dirty.
God damn it. That is terrible.
Yeah, it is. That's... Hi,
That's
have you
funny.
met me?
Are you wearing a DC shirt?
I am wearing a
I've got
DC
I've
shirt.
got Injustice right here.
And Five Nights at Freddy's.
And Detective
And
Pikachu.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds, and then I got my Deadpool one over there.
There you go.
Ryan Reynolds.
Hawkeye.
Eh,
I liked it. It didn't really do a lot with setting things up, I don't think.
no, none of that except for like the Russian mobsters or Irish mobsters.
Actually, weren't they Russian?
Were they?
The Sweatpants Mafia? Yeah, they were Russian.
Yeah, they were Russian.
Yeah. Oh, and Kingpin. Kingpin came back in
Kingpin
that
was
too.
in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
it's
not the shitty Kingpin.
what was the shitty Kingpin?
The one that played in Three Blind Mice. Is that what the hell that movie was called? Or was it Shawshank Redemption? Where
Oh, Ving
big
Rhames.
dude's in the prison? Yeah.
Yeah, from Daredevil.
Yes. I didn't like him.
I thought he was good. I think
like-
Vincent D'Onofrio's better.
He had the right height,
Mm-hmm.
but he
And
did
build.
not have the width.
Ving Rhames is a big dude.
Kingpin's supposed to be huge.
He is, yeah. But I don't know. I thought he was. Yeah. Love and Thunder. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. And what they don't have on here is She-Hulk. This must have been done before that.
Yeah, She-Hulk, I probably won't watch.
Really?
Yeah.
It's actually pretty good. It's funny. It's
See, I like Moon Knight. Moon Knight was good.
Moon Knight was good. You know what they also don't have on here is Ms. Marvel.
Remember that series was kind of eh.
Yeah. It was
It wasn't
geared.
great. It wasn't terrible.
It was geared towards a different audience, but it did kind of introduce mutants.
The Avengers game that came out. Oh dear Jesus, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
I know which one you're talking about now. Yeah.
Well, Ms. Marvel is in that. She is your main character that you start off playing as.
Really?
And she just grows. She doesn't have any other powers. She doesn't have none of that bullshit. She's just like Mr. Fantastic.
That is what her character was in the comic book. They changed it for the TV show
Why?
because they thought
They
it was
did
too similar to
terribly
Mr.
with it.
Fantastic.
It was so much easier to just leave it how it was. They're doing a Squirrel Girl series. Why?
I guess because it'd be fun. Plus, think of the cameos in it.
No, I just hate the fact that she's one of the few people who have beat Galactus.
Yeah, yeah. She did it in a very Ant-Man Manor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just meh.
Yeah. So that basically is the history of, oops, damn it, Marvel in the MCU. So yeah, that's for the future of MCU. I mean, there's, let's see if I got that there too. Hang on a sec. I think I got a thing for that. So let's get rid of that. The future, I think. Yeah, it shows Quantum Mania,
Yes.
Secret Invasion,
Mm-hmm.
Guardians 3,
Yes.
Echo.
Which one's Echo?
I'm having a hard time thinking of who Echo is. Let's just go to the map.
Because like I'm trying to think of all the characters that would be good in like series, and there's not very many to cover anymore. I mean, I'd like to see Galactus or different versions of everybody, but like it's just gonna continue the same cycle.
Keep talking. I'm doing stuff.
Why?
Okay, see if I can.
Marvel's in a spin right now. It's just kind of weird.
There we go. Echo. Echo, Maya Lopez, is a superhero character appearing in American comic books. Oh, yeah, that says a lot. Her powers. She has photographic reflexes. What?
What?
Her powers give her... Okay. Echo, Maya's superhero identity, reflects who she was before a troubling childhood under the Kingpin's thumb. Her powers give her photographic reflexes, which allow her to mimic any movement after seeing it once.
Oh, she's an enemy of Spider-Man.
It says that she was in Hawkeye. Was she in the Hawkeye series? I don't remember her in the series.
Oh, I didn't pay much attention to the Hawkeye series.
Yeah, it says that she's a supporting character in Daredevil. Ronan. Okay. Notable aliases, Ronan and Phoenix. So, yeah, she was in Hawkeye. Derp.
Oh, she was the chick with the katana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She probably watched YouTube on katanas and then, I can do that.
Yeah. Just watch a whole Jackie Chan movie. She'll figure it out from there.
There you go. Loki Season 2, The Marvels.
What is that one?
It's Captain Marvel, Ms. Marvel, and then her friend in the Captain Marvel movie.
Marvel?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but the gal that was with her in the Air Force, she gets powers too.
Oh, the black chick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can't remember what her alias is.
I don't remember. There's so many different versions.
Blade.
Blade's gonna be good.
Uh-huh.
Do they have Wesley Snipes in it again?
No, they don't.
Aww.
He might have a cameo.
That would be cool, kind of like an Uncharted.
Yeah. But the guy that got playing Blade, I wish I could remember who it was. He looks pretty good too.
Does he?
Should I go to the internets again?
Yes. I can just rewatch the stream. I'll find that photo later.
It is, how do you say that? Mahershala Ali. He looks quite a bit like Wesley Snipes, with a little bit of
what else
Nick
did he play
Cannon.
What else did he play in, though?
He was in Green Book, Moonlight. He was in Eternals? How the fuck was he in Eternals? Apparently he was also in Netflix's Luke Cage. Oh, this you'll know. Alita Battle Angel.
The
movie.
You know what? He wouldn't be too terrible.
He's been in a lot of shit. He was also in Predators, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Must have done a voice in that, obviously.
Yeah.
Hunger Games.
He voiced Panther or not Panther. The dude in purple,
Hawkeye.
Prowler. Prowler. That's who it was.
Oh yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff. Anyway, oh, I didn't have it on the internet. Well, I mean, I had it on the internet, but you couldn't see it. Shoot.
Nope.
Here, let me pop up the picture here. I need a second monitor or something if I'm going to keep doing this. Yeah, that's
See?
the dude.
Once I build up a little bit more money, I think I'm actually gonna buy a computer just so I can set up Discord on it. So I can have it open on the side. It'll just be easier.
Actually, did that do anything? I don't think that did anything.
What?
Sorry, I got sidetracked.
Oh no,
My
you're
toys.
fine.
Okay, Ironheart, which
Which ones?
I believe that is Shari from Wakanda. T'Challa's.
She's supposed to be the new Black Panther, like the comic books.
Well, then who is going to be Ironheart? Because she makes her own suit, and she's very technically proficient, so...
But in the comic books, she did become Black Panther for a little bit. Ironheart could be after that.
Okay, yeah, it could be.
That could be her new thing and not being Black Panther at all. Because it's just Black Panther Wakanda forever.
Yeah.
Which she has got, well, what we saw from the preview was a black and gold outfit.
Did they even show? It just...
Briefly glanced at the claws and part of the arms and legs.
Okay. Okay. I usually stay away from trailers, but I did see that one because I wanted to see what Namor looked like, and he looks amazing.
Looks good.
But I don't remember seeing the new Black Panther. The last shot I remember was just Chadwick Boseman looking up like that was his last shot before he was killed in the movie. So
Yeah.
I'll have to look. Maybe I'll have to watch it again.
Mm.
Agatha's getting her own series.
I am not even going to bother to watch that one.
If there's nothing else on, I'll probably watch it. A new Daredevil.
Is it with the... No, because they changed the dude. It's not the one from the other one.
It's
Or from the series.
no, it's not Ben Affleck. It is the one from the series. It's Charlie Cox, the one that was in Spider-Man,
I-
Home Alone 3, whatever the hell the last one was.
I didn't like him in the series. They
Didn't
fucked
you?
up that series.
Oh, I thought he was
No,
good.
I couldn't stand that series. Because it
Rather
had
have-
nothing to do with him being Iron Fist. Or, not, I'm thinking of the wrong dude now. I don't like the dude who played Iron Fist.
Oh no, he was shit.
I want Keanu Reeves as Daredevil.
That wouldn't be bad.
But he wants to play Constantine again, so...
And Batman.
And Batman. Oh, I can't wait for him to be Batman.
That would be amazing.
That would be cool.
There was something I was going to say about Charlie Cox, but I can't remember what the hell it was. No, actually, I'll backtrack even further. The guy who played Iron Fist.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen Greatest American Hero?
Yes, I have. Twice.
That's what he reminded me of with the beard. He looked like William Catt.
God damn it. Why?
Anywho, Captain America: The New World Order.
Oh?
Yeah, and that's going
I
to
haven't
be
seen anything about that one.
yeah. Well, that's in 2024. It says.
Holy shit, we
So
got
they
another
haven't
2
even
years.
started on it. I would assume that it's going to be Falcon America. What?
Or Bucky.
Or Bucky.
Because he wanted to take over the mantle.
Yeah, but
Captain
didn't.
America left his shield to Falcon,
Yeah,
but Falcon was training with it with Bucky.
that's true. It's true. Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, it could go either way. I guess we'll have to
Could go
find out.
either way.
And then, of course, the Marvel version of Suicide Squad, the Thunderbolts. That's basically what it is. It's anti-heroes and villains that are contracted by the government to
Who's
do.
who's all in that squad?
Don't know. Just like Suicide Squad, it changed from
Who
issue
was
to
in
issue.
who was in the original one though?
Well, of course, Thunderbolt Ross was the leader of it.
Yeah, the prick that he is.
Fuck, I can't even think of who was in the Thunderbolts. But rumor has it that Julia Louise-Dreyfus, who shows up at the end of Black Widow, is the new leader of the Thunderbolts. Well, unfortunately, what the hell is his name? The actor that portrayed Thunderbolt Ross, he passed away last year.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. And he's actually
wow.
the second person to play Thunderbolt Ross because it was Sam Elliott in the first Hulk movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The garbage movie.
Yeah. They could
That
still
was so terrible.
they could still recast him, or they could just acknowledge that he's gone and then she's the new leader of the Thunderbolts and names it after Thunderbolt Ross.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess the point of all this, the state of the MCU and the future of the MCU is phases 4, 5, and 6 are repeating basically what phase 1 did in phase 4. You see the characters, they have their adventures, there's tiny little seeds of things to come, and now we're starting to see what the game plan is with a huge expansion in the roster, retiring older characters like
Yeah.
Captain America, Black Panther, Black Widow. Shit, it pretty much almost the entirety of the original Avengers roster. Thor is the only one that still might be an Avenger.
Oh yeah, and maybe Hulk.
Maybe Hulk. Maybe Ant-Man or Spider-Man, but they never really were main Avengers anyway. They were just kind of secondary.
Yeah. Because it was Giant Man from the original group
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
and not Ant-Man.
Yeah. So, cool. You got anything to add about the MCU? What do you think is going on? What you think might happen?
No, I'm really just looking forward to what's to come. It's kind of a cluster right now because they've still got to figure a lot of stuff out. I mean, they still have to iron out a lot of details.
Oh, I'm sure.
There's a lot of missing gaps in between everything.
I'm sure they got plans, just that we have no idea what they are.
That's a fair point. Yeah. I don't really have much to add.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just looking forward to what's to come.
Oh yeah. Definitely. Especially, let's look at the list here again. Guardians 3, Blade, Secret Invasion.
That
That-
one's gonna be cool.
That was one of my favorite miniseries of all time, and I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Also about Secret Invasion, there's so many things that they could do with that because they could say that the Steve Rogers that the Captain America, that was a Skrull the whole time, even the one that went back in time. Here's
would make sense because he aged weird then.
He did, yeah. Well, what 60, 70 years had passed between when he went back to when they saw him again. So actually, he looked pretty good for a 105-year-old man.
But he is also still a super soldier.
Yes. Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, and Blade should be leading into the Midnight Suns. Because we already have Morbius,
Yep.
Ghost Rider, and Blade.
Yep.
We are missing... Who are we missing in the
Oh man, it's been so
Midnight
long.
Suns?
Oh,
Huh.
Doctor Strange is part of it too, isn't he? Or am I thinking of
Yeah,
Defenders?
'cause no, Defenders is Doctor Strange. He wasn't part of Midnight because Morbius in the comic books had the same power as Doctor Strange. He could hop in between dreams and shit. It
Yeah,
was weird.
yeah. Oh, I didn't put Sandman in there too. That's a whole other thing.
Oh God, I haven't even started on that.
Yeah, we're about halfway through. It's really good.
But Constantine, I hate the way he pronounces it.
Yeah.
Constantine. But I do love who they have playing her.
Oh yes.
Oh,
I'm playing with something here on my friggin' Stream Deck, and I can't find what I'm looking for.
are you constantly raising and lowering your brightness? Cause
No,
it's like flickering every 30 seconds.
really? I don't know
Yeah.
what would cause that. Oh, did you want to do? I might have to do this the old-fashioned way. Do you want to do a game?
Sure.
Okay, let me get ready. Holy crap! Is this going to screw everything up? Uh-oh.
What'd you do? Did you break it?
I don't know because I can't see anything on it right now.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
Well, that's not good.
No? Okay, well let's go back to that. No, everything's still up. I don't have a button for the game, so I got to find out where in the hell I put it.
Oh no.
Oh, I do. It's in a weird spot. It's in the topics. Whoa! What the shit? But then that's not opened.
Maybe we can't do a game.
Well, I got it in here somewhere.
Man, it's been a long day.
It has. I'm kind of pooped myself.
I might actually take a nap.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that's a word. I don't want frickin' word. Ass. Scribus. Where is my...
Ooh, I do have to turn my fan though. It's getting hot in here. Just because I have to wear pants because it's YouTube.
I'm not wearing pants. What are you talking about? I got shorts on. Well, I gotta find...
I got jeans. I got jeans on, and that was probably the biggest mistake I could have made.
Now I know how Brian Paul feels. Every time they do 20 questions, he forgets everything. I can't remember the name of the program I use. My free version of Windows or Word.
Oh no.
Open Office. Holy shit! There we go.
Open what?
Open Office.
Huh.
Yeah. Open. Says me. 6 degrees. Okay, now back to... Oh, wow, we got things happening. There. Why does that keep popping up? Where's my eraser? Hopefully that didn't show. I'll get my shit together here soon. I promise. What the fuck? Maybe I won't.
Maybe you won't.
Because that should show it.
Still
Oh, because
black
it's
screen.
locked. You son of a bitch.
Ah.
OBS, I love you so much. Here we go. All right.
It's working now.
It's working so far.
Yeah. Next 30-second stream fucking
So,
crashes.
6 degrees, we'll do superheroes again. Why not?
Okay.
Should we still keep it Marvel like we did last time?
We could, or we could switch it up.
Oh, for some reason, I think you're frozen. God
I'm frozen.
Damn it. Yeah, I can see you there, but not there. Hang on.
Damn it.
I know. OBS. Let's try.
OBS, more like POS. Jesus.
Oh, I know why. I know why. Because that. There we go. Oh my God.
You got it?
I did freak it out a little bit because I did things. Just put it that way.
That's the worst thing to do in OBS is start screwing with shit while you're streaming, because then it'll screw everything up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I've been changing stuff constantly, adding things and subtracting things. But anyhow, 6 degrees of separation, Marvel version. We'll go from one character to another. Could be hero, villain, sub character, anything. Okay, I got one.
Okay.
You want me to go first? The from?
Yes.
Squirrel Girl.
Oh, that's gonna be terrible with mine. Might have to rethink mine.
What did you have?
Deadpool.
It can be done. Let's give it a shot. So let me update that from Squirrel
Squirrel.
Girl.
Like Cheryl from accounting. God, Squirrel Girl, one of the most depressing characters in the entire MCU.
Why doesn't that fucking change then? Huh? There. Okay.
So angry about it.
To Deadpool. I should have done that before I updated it. Oh. It worked. I didn't have to fuck with it. I think I still spelled squirrel wrong. I think there's only one L or two R. I don't know.
My headset died.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll make this quick, then we'll cut it.
Look, that's actually fine, because I also need to charge my phone. It's also at 37%.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, wasn't prepared at all.
Yeah, we did kind of throw it together at last minute. It's like, we got time. Can we do it? We'll do it.
Yeah, sure.
Do you want me to go first with Schoolgirl, or do you want...
Well, since you did the from and I did the two, I might as well go next.
Okay.
Reed Richards.
How was that connected?
Beating Galactus with Silver Surfer and all that shit.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Ties in with the entire Fantastic Four.
Okay, so let's put in Reed Richard. Whoops.
Richards.
Okay, Reed Richards. I'm trying to get to Deadpool. A lot of ways to get to Deadpool. Probably easiest to go from Avengers to Fantastic Four to X-Men. So, Colossus. No, I would have to go. Human Torch to Colossus.
Yeah.
So okay.
Or
Sorry,
you could go to
I
the
gave you a
Thing.
gimme. Do I need to do a different one?
No.
No? Okay. Oops. I type.
So who are you doing?
Reed Richards, The Human Torch.
Human Torch. Okay.
Human Torch has dated a lot of people too. Just saying.
How am I supposed to remember everybody that the Human Torch is dating?
Many of them superheroines. So you
His
can.
track record is just as bad as mine.
Yeah, there were a lot of psychos in there. Sorry.
I hope somebody sees this.
I can't speak either because.
Yeah.
And then I married a redheaded German Scorpio.
You better hope to God Mother does not see this.
Oh, are you kidding? She ain't gonna see it.
Human Torch. Let's go. Iceman. Part of the X-Men.
Okay. We can work with that. Oh shit! I can finish the game right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Can't say.
Spiderman.
What?
Spider-Man.
Why would you go with Spider-Man?
Iceman and Spider-Man. Spider-Man and his amazing friends.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did he? He did. Deadpool also murdered Spider-Man.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Deadpool
where
kills the
Deadpool
Marvel-
kills the entire Marvel universe. That one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Deadpool killed the Marvel Universe where he just went on a fucking rampage. He literally fought with Spider-Man with somebody and then just blew his head off with his Desert Eagle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I could have also done not Iceman Spider-Man Deadpool, but Iceman Cable Deadpool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there we go.
Colossus, Juggernaut, Rhino.
Rhino and Deadpool?
Rhino and Deadpool? Because Deadpool actually fought with Spider-Man on several occasions.
Yeah. Well, okay. It would still have to go through Spider-Man. It would be.
That's true.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay, yeah. Well, that's it.
Yeah. That one was not as fast as. What did we have?
We had. Shit, I should have left it up there before. We had.
I know 2 was Galactus.
And I remember one of mine was Pepper Potts. So obviously we had Iron Man in there somewhere.
And then I had Giant Man, which then went to Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
And then 2 Galactus.
Was it Iron Man to Galactus? Was that the whole thing? Or no, I actually picked Pepper Potts.
Yeah, you picked Pepper Potts and
Yeah,
I picked
as
Galactus.
the From. Yeah.
And we went Iron Man to then Ant-Man to Giant Man to Silver Surfer to Galactus.
Yeah. Something like that, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Because Giant Man was part of the original Avengers crew.
Yes, he was. Okay. Well, I think that's about it. We could probably get the heck out of here.
Not much else we need to cover.
No, I don't think so. I think next time, why don't we go ahead and do the DCU?
Yeah, there's some really good movies coming out for them,
Mm-hmm.
including Black Adam, which includes Dr. Fate.
Yes.
Uh,
Hawkman.
Dr. Manhattan's supposed to get his own series.
What?
Dr. Manhattan is part of DC.
Yes. Yeah. But his own comic series, his own movie series, his own TV series. What more?
TV series.
Oh, okay. Yo,
Which would be kind of cool, actually.
it would be very cool. Did you ever see the Watchmen series after the movie?
I didn't. I only watched the movies, and I loved the movies.
It was so good. I actually like the series better than the movie because it did everything that the comic was trying to say that they kind of skipped in the movie. And it was just so good. So good.
Yeah, that's how most DC goes. But of course, you're gonna have to cover Flashpoint.
Yeah,
Um,
it's going to be a difficult
the,
one
the
because
entire Injustice,
yeah.
which is probably part of my favorite series,
Yeah.
is the Injustice because
it takes a whole different spin.
Yeah,
on a
we
lot
can
of
talk
things.
about it then.
Yeah. Or
See, that's why
before my shit dies.
the show was. Apologies, the show was a little dry because we covered the topic before, so there are things that we came up with before that were, of course, brilliant, and you all missed it, but we didn't
it's
do
gone.
it this time. So we'll save the DC discussion until then.
Mm.
But yeah, I will say this though. It's a mess over at DC. So
Yeah.
what were we going to say about Injustice though? I really cut you off.
Oh, it's just my favorite series because it takes a whole different spin on things. Because Lois Lane died. There's regimes. That's the whole opposite Earth version of everybody else. It's the regime.
Oh. Huh. Okay.
Yeah. Which was stupid. I don't know why they called it the regime, because, I mean, while playing Injustice 2, I literally have a Batman with a Ushanka hat.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, I have Solomon Grundy carrying around a massive coffin. Beat the shit out of people with. I got Hellboy.
Hellboy is DC. I didn't think about that. It's a minor imprint. It's an offshoot, but yeah, it is DC.
And technically, so is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles now.
Because that used to be, it was Eastman. Actually, that's the artist. It was I forget what the first black and white print was. Then it was Archie,
Yeah.
but now it's DC.
Because
Funny.
of Warner Brothers.
The what brothers?
Warner Brothers.
Oh yeah,
It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles now.
yeah.
So, of course, they had to add it into Injustice. It's just, yeah. They need to reshoot Green Lantern, though.
They need to shoot Green Lantern. Okay, you got a lot of stuff to charge. I need a smoke.
Yeah.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. I'll get more things fixed. This is a work in progress, and hope to see you next time.